Hey guys, Liam Catterson here, and we're on the final part of Elseworlds with the Supergirl edition. Yes, I'm not wearing my eye patch this time. No, it hasn't miraculously gone and whatnot. I've just took some medication to hopefully help with the brain, because there's going to be people who are going to be saying, you know, what's up with the eye patch and all of that. So basically, since last week, I've been developing cluster headaches. They've been okay, through the Wednesday and the Thursday, but Friday and Saturday was an absolute nightmare. And thank God I reacted to the Avengers trailer in time, because it picked up after I was editing that. It's whenever I'm on a computer, I think my brain is not, you know, able to, you know, handle computers anymore these days. I'm aging. No, I spent a lot of time on the computers, and, you know, it really triggered, the pains. Whenever I'm, you know, whenever I'm editing or watching, etc., etc., you get the idea. And what would happen is this, you know, when your, you know, brain, when the pain in your brain is too much, it starts to scrunch your face. That's what basically happened. Only it was affecting this eye, and this eye seemed to, you know, bode well. So that's, so I basically used a compromise, and I was being a bit stubborn on the Friday whilst I was editing, and used a compromise on having an eye patch for my reactions, so I could still react and, you know, not have to sit out for like a week or whatever whilst I was dealing with, you know, cluster headaches or whatever it is, until I saw the opticians, which I have done today. My glasses are coming next week, which is going to be superb. So yeah, that's why I was wearing an eye patch, because it kind of helped, but, you know, I had some, you know, medication today that, you know, helped without me putting on the patch. So, yeah, things are, I guess, back to normal. And well, I can't say the same can be said with Elseworlds, because we know that you know, Dr. Destiny used the book again, to rewrite, reality. And now Barry and Oliver don't have any, Barry doesn't have his speed back, and Oliver's lost his speed, so, now he's truly the Flash. He could experience, you know, I don't have my speed. No, in all seriousness, it ended on a really, really fantastic note with, you know, the black suited Superman showing up, which was really, really rad. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they do end things. Overall, and I might get, you know, a bit of flack for this, although I'm seeming to, you know, be doing that anyways, recently, but this is just my opinion, so you don't have to listen to me, and, you know, if you say, you know, the reverse of what I'm saying, then that's fine. I can see your point, but I do feel like Crisis on Earth X might be a bit better. I'm not saying Elseworlds sucks by any means. This crossover has been absolutely insane, and I've just loved seeing a lot of stuff from Superman, Supergirl, Green Arrow, and Flash teaming up against Amazo, to Arkham Asylum in the last episode, and I did have a look at the Doors as well, by the way. Great to see Penguin there, Poison Ivy as well, and Riddler. I saw that, you know, not by, you know, editing my reaction, because Oswald and, Ivy, I managed to get them whilst editing my reaction, but I saw the Riddler one through another reaction, because, you know, I think he had, a riddle next to his door, so, you know, that was easier. But yeah, I'm back to my point. I'm not saying that, you know, this crossover has sucked by any means, because it hasn't. It's been absolutely amazing. But I do feel, I don't know, I think it's, for me, Crisis on Earth X I think had a bit more of a bit more of a challenging threat, especially with Stein being a casualty, with, you know, the personal threats that, you know, Oliver and Co had to experience with, you know, your Nazi Oliver, your Nazi Supergirl, and then you got Flash with Reverse Flash, wearing the first face he wore, so, I don't know, and plus, it was just so super seeing everyone there, especially that final fight, so, yeah, maybe, who knows though, maybe part 3 will just, you know, completely obliterate, you know, my opinion, cause I have a habit of speaking too soon, and yeah, but, yeah, with that said, let's just delve right into the final part of Supergirl of Elseworlds. This is the Supergirl edition. Looking forward to this. Extended reaction will be on Patreon later. Let's go.
It has to be something greater.
Love this intro. This, I guess, villain.
Now, I am Superman.
Oh!
Previously on Arrow and Flash.
So he changed it to Superman.
You're all
Okay.
between circumstance. They become heroes in spite of circumstance.
With their actions.
You're just a cheap knockoff. Oh, I'm anything but cheap.
Oh, damn. But what would you do if you had a book that could rewrite your own biology?
To your family, your friends,
Rewrite anything.
There is no safe harbor for you. This is no longer your world. It's mine!
Oh, damn. There we go. See, your actions paint you as a hero. Oh my goodness. Not that he's still a hero, it was just a nice little buying of time, isn't it?
Makes me feel bad, man.
Crane gang was harmless, would have landed in an empty parking lot.
Still, man, I don't know. Just doing something like that on purpose. I think I'm a puke.
You're a monster.
No. I'm Superman.
No, you're a knockoff. Oh my god, it is so superb though, seeing Tyler in the black suit.
Okay, we get Cisco breached to
Acting
Earth 38.
this darker
I'm real
path.
Superman.
Oof.
That's the plan. As long as this Cisco's willing to help us. The last alternate version of Cisco I met was not super helpful. Who knows how he's been rewritten this time?
Is that 1A? Is Deco gonna be behind this room? No?
Oh my god, the Trigger Twins.
No! Gary!
Sorry, I'm just a huge fan of your criminal history.
Oh
You guys are my
boy!
heroes.
Oh
Well,
boy!
not heroes, legends. Can I get you guys?
Dangerous, and you are clearly crazy. And I have work to do.
No, you
wait,
crazy!
Wait, just
you
let
cray
me
cray!
explain. I can tell you.
Oh no. Maybe you just haven't had your crazy
appointment
part.
with my assistant.
I was going to say, it's kind of similar to Tommy and Oliver emotions. Not, not the Alex you know, but yeah.
I like watching my people put a beating on other people. So
So I guess we got that in common.
Damn.
Got this right.
Bloodthirsty.
Totally.
Yep, you got it. Totally got it. Oh boy.
The work is important.
Well, now you sound like the big guy. And you and I both know I don't mean that as a compliment. Look, I'm sure the work we do for the city is great, but half of what we do around here is really just to prop his ego up. Truth, justice, and the American way. More like me, myself, and I.
Oh.
She's in charge of a place like this. She's in
She
charge.
runs this shit.
She's a leader who's
Come
just
on, let's connect.
and proud. And when someone tells her to do something she knows is wrong, she gives them hell. And she does what's right.
I love this connecting. I mean,
She doesn't
this is
have
the
powers
closest thing
like I
to
do,
Kara.
but she's a hero. And she's optimistic that she can have it all.
She's feeling that.
It's not an if, it's a when.
Go on, Kara. Go on.
She sounds pretty awesome. She is. And I know I'm not your sister on this planet, and I guess my pod didn't land here, but
She wants that opportunity. Oh my god. Oh.
you're still that person. I can tell.
Come on.
I know it.
Nice suit.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Superman
Doctor?
versus Superman.
Could I have a word, please? Well, that's my cue. I'm out. You ladies.
Very
have fun.
bizarro, isn't it? Cisco's like, no, I'm you.
That's in every reality, got it.
No, it's okay. He's not actually bad. No, he's fine.
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Badass.
Sorry. It's okay. We're with Deegan.
Me. Oh, Jesus. Woo. Oh, damn.
Superman!
I was just. Oh. What a false god.
Clark, we need you to open this. Fix things.
Come on, Soups. Come on. Oh, please tell me Barry's going to get his speed back. Hallelujah, please. There we go. Well, surely your first port of call would be to get rid of Deegan as, you know, the false god. Oh boy.
No! When your friend dies.
Oh boy. You can speak from experience. Whoa! Did he just... That was a super clap. Oh boy.
When I opened the book, I watched both of you die doing exactly what you're talking about. If it's in the book, it's destiny.
Wait, is this Crisis? Or...
We have to try something. You ready?
Even so, can't... Oh, man.
Where are you going?
My true self is filled with darkness. Barry and Kara are
A lot
different.
of light at them.
They inspire hope. They inspire people because they are the best of us. And if this
Go,
test
Oliver.
of yours is... You're not a very smart one.
The universe is a complex piece of machinery.
Wow,
and
Oliver's
balance
standing up
must
to
be
a god.
maintained. One change requires another. How would you propose I keep the balance?
Well, you could remove the... You could send Deegan to hell. God, I'm just... that was a beautiful scene, though, from Amel, not gonna lie.
Story ends.
I like you better in blue.
Go, Lewis. Oh, that is sick. That is incredible. Come on, Barry. Don't die. I'm scared. And that is a long-ass time to be falling. Oh, no! There we go. There we go.
Told you you'd catch me.
We're good. Oh! Did Brainy just... Wow, go Brainy!
Look, say anything about what I should do with this. It's a Mesos motherboard.
This is so awesome. Martian, super, flash,
So
out,
this is kind of
nice.
becoming an...
Anything from my favorite Kryptonian. That's right, I have a favorite Kryptonian.
Ooh!
Yes, a good choice.
So, Soups.
You're having a baby?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yes! Congratulations! This is so great!
Oh!
So happy for you.
And the safest place for Lois to be is on Argo.
When the baby starts kicking.
Oh, yeah, that would be awful.
Yeah, just stay away from any jokers there.
So you're gone another 9 months.
The world doesn't need Superman if it has Supergirl.
It's actually probably a bit safer.
Oh.
A study out of Harvard last year said that women respond better than men under competitive pressure. Oh, we are better in a crisis.
Shade.
We're apt to ask questions.
Yeah, I hate you.
Lois Lane.
Oh my god!
That's all I had to say? Yeah. I like this jerk thing.
Oh my god, that is beautiful.
Not as good as you think I am. But because of you, I think I'll get there someday.
Oh, I love that.
Should I hug it out? No. And I really mean it this time. Twice.
Hug it out.
You've made me hug you. No. To appreciating what you have,
Because you could just lose it.
however long you might have it.
I don't like that talk.
Worlds will die. And the universe will never be the same.
Okay. What? Oh shit! We're fucking doing this! Oh my fuck! I'm seeing right, aren't I? I'm not ready for this shit! Holy shit! We're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths! I'm fucking ready! Wait, that's next year! Wait! So, does that mean they're gonna have to bump back everything regarding Flash disappears in Crisis? Do they have to bump that back to 2000, unless they do some timey-wimey shit, like, Flash and everything goes to 2024 and, yeah. But he'd still be missing from... We're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths! Oh my god! Oh my god! But wait, does that mean... Oh boy. Is Grant Gustin leaving? Is Melissa leaving then? Oh my god. I don't want to I don't want to, shadow the whole crossover on the fact that we're gonna be having Crisis on Infinite Earths next. Oh my god, it's so beautiful to say that. Not just that though, but we're having Crisis on Infinite Earths and Endgame in the same year. This is going to be a tragic year for us fans, for us superhero fans. Oh my god. Oh my god. So wait, was that... I'm going on a hunch here. I was wondering who that guy in the gold mask was. Like, I couldn't click onto anything, yesterday. Regarding that guy in the gold mask. And since he's talking about Crisis, and considering this guy played an important role in Crisis on Infinite Earths, was that guy in the gold mask Psycho Pirate by any chance, if he's aware of what's going to be happening with Crisis on Infinite Earths, now that we have that coming next year? Oh my god, I'm going on a hunch, because he has a similar mask. Of course, he's not going to have the dress sense. I mean, Arkham's not that fancy, is it? For its inmates. But I'm just going to assume that is Psycho Pirate. Oh my god. I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I'm getting a bit of a tear to my eye because Crisis on Infinite Earths. There's so much to talk about regarding Crisis. I'm worried though. Like, here's the thing though. I mean, we know that, the CW does change things up and all of that from the comic. A good example, Zoom is not a second attire of the Reverse Flash costume. It's its own, costume and all. That's still the same identity, but yeah. But they do change things up from the comics, and considering we basically had Kara and Barry suffering what was going to happen in Crisis on, Kara didn't I was more concerned with the Flash disintegrating, considering, he did disintegrate. He was trapped in the Speed Force, wasn't he? Ow, my head. I'm a bit worried, especially with Oliver's comments, that, enjoy things while you can, whilst there's still time left. And, that discussion with the Monitor, I'm worried that he's made a deal that will see the end of him in Crisis. And it would make sense with, Arrow running for, it's the longest running show. Crisis is a massive, massive event. Crisis on Infinite Earths, pulls no punches, and it's a massive, story. And it would make, and if this means Stephen Amell is going to leave within a year, oh my god, I'm not fucking ready for this. I'm not fucking ready for this. I mean, your main bets are Barry and Kara. Are they going to pull the plug at seasons 5 and I mean, they could do. They could realistically do. But, I mean, you've got Nora as well. I was going to say they've got to find, like, if they're going to, because you can still continue The Flash. Like, you can continue Arrow with Connor Hawke. Or his sister as, oh no, what if they're setting up for the, oh my god. What if they're setting up Arrow for when after Stephen Amell goes, and Oliver's sister, oh my god, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. So my camera dies whilst I'm panicking on what could happen with Crisis on Infinite Earth casualties. Because here's the thing, for those who don't know about Crisis on Infinite Earths, there's gonna be death. I don't know what exactly happened with Barry in this, like, older Barry, 90s Barry. Because we saw him poof, and that was the last we saw of him. So, yeah, I don't know if he's been sent back to his Earth, and you're on the bench, Barry, so, yeah. But other than that, we didn't really have any casualties in this, like we did with Stein last year. And next year there will be death. I will guarantee it. And if it, like, this is why I'm worried, like, Oliver's made a deal. Oliver's going to take Barry's place. Like, Barry is supposed to die. But I've got so many questions, like, is this the 2024 thing? And if not, then have we just been misled all of this time? And, in a sense, because ever since that article first was published in 2014, we've been on this hype train with Crisis on Infinite Earths. And it's coming really, really early. Earlier than we imagined, because 2024... Oh my god, I have no idea. But I'm fucking scared. Like, I'm scared for Oliver. I'm not so sure for Barry, because, like, they've got to, like... I mean, this is the thing. Nora's not going to be going back to her time. Like, she's got to go back to her time zone, because she's from the future and everything and all of that jazz. So she can't take up the mantle of the Flash. And, you know, if they've got to introduce, like, they've got to introduce Wally now. Because one Wally's gone. We've got two different versions of Wally here. One Wally's gone. They've got to introduce the ginger-haired one if, you know, Barry's going to be a casualty. But then people would be... Oh my god, I have no idea. It's one of those cases of wait and see. But here's the thing with Crisis. This has me on... This is pressure point for me. This is a pressure point for me. I saw, like, when I saw those words pop up, I couldn't fucking believe it. My god. And to be fair, it should have been that shouldn't be expected. But we've been teased a lot about the Anti-Monitor, with this Elseworlds crossover. Like, he's coming. And now, we had Psycho Pirate then, but I don't think our brains clicked on until we saw Crisis on Infinite Earths is coming in the fall of 2019. So, what? Are they, because big heroes are probably gonna die. Arrows, like, the Green Arrow might die if he's made a deal. And he said that ominous tone, like, he's ringing major death flags now. Saying, enjoy things while you still can. Ominous tone. And this is funny, the Trinity of the CW are on major death flags watch. Even if, you know, Barry and Kara, who, you know, did die in the comics, you know, got saved from dying, I'm still freaking worried. Because they could still kill off the Flash. I mean, to be fair, I think they killed off the Flash in Crisis because, you know, like, the Flash comics were not doing good. So, big boost. But, you know, never say never. With Crisis on Infinite Earths pulled no punches, and it's a massive event. Oh, and, you know what? No bullshit. Legends are involved next year. I don't care. Legends are involved. Holy shit, I'm just so ready for this. I am fucking ready. I'm not ready. I don't even know what to feel. I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm fucking... Oh my god. Someone call the police. Like, someone call an ambulance because I need a hospital right now. I'm getting teary-eyed talking about the fact that Crisis on Infinite Earths is happening next year. It's one of those stories that really, really gets me. And I've been talking about this to people. Like, Crisis on Infinite Earths needs to be done good. So, I don't care if pacing or whatever. I don't care if it takes 10 episodes. Pace it well. Don't do a flashpoint. Pace that shit to the sky and back. Oh my god, I'm so fucking... I'm worried. This is me, this is me, you know, paranoid. Yeah, the episode, I still maintain my belief that, the previous crossover was better than than this crossover, although this crossover has still been a blast, and this was really, really awesome. Seeing, you know, Superman and, Deegan Superman face off against each other, and, you know, just clash around the city. It was just really, really fantastic stuff. Yeah, it was just a really, really great episode. There was a lot of emotional moments, as well as Oliver's red flag warning. But not just that though. I really liked the entirety of Oliver and Barry's speech as well. And I really, really think that, the pair of them have, you know, connected a lot more than they ever have done. I mean, they've been friends for a very long time, but I think, you know, with, you know, them sharing each other's experiences and all of that, and, you know, sticking together despite everything, and, you know, Oliver making a potential deal to save, well, not just Barry and Kara's life, but it's also the fact that, you know, he sees so much good in them, rather than, you know, himself, because he's, you know, full of darkness, and Kara and Barry represent light. But, like I said, I don't know that the interactions between both Barry and Oliver, and, you know, understanding themselves a bit better, or understanding the ladders a bit better, should I say, I felt got them a lot more closer, and I really, really felt that scene with Barry and Oliver sitting down before the crisis happening, was a really, really great way to close things off for both Barry and Oliver, in terms of, like, after the storm has passed, and, you know, everything's now back to normal. You know, they get a chance to reflect and respect each other and all of that. So I really, really loved that little talk that the pair of them both had. Another talk that I really, really loved is Kara going to Alex as well. Well, not exactly waltzing to Alex, because that would send off red flags at the Star DEO. Well, it's still Star Labs, but you know, it's so weird, isn't it, with, you know, DEO and Star Labs crossing over. But yeah, I digress. The talk with Kara and Alex was absolutely moving as well. Kara getting, Alex, and, you know, especially after that talk with Killer Frost as well. Alex needed this, and you could see it on her face, but it was just really, really beautiful to see, because the thing is that Alex means the world, means the universe to Alex means the universe to Kara, and vice versa. And to see Alex rejecting Kara and seeing her as scum breaks her heart. And I really, really loved, you know, the discussion that we had to, you know, get Alex on board with Kara, and, you know, try and rise up against Superman, I guess, or Super Deegan, or Deegan Man. No, it's Super Deegan. No, it was just really, really great to see that conversation take place, because, you know, like I said, Alex needed that, and Kara needed it as well, because her heart was breaking, but Alex needed it so much, as you can see on her face, so it was really, really great that both of them expressing what they both need. There were some fun moments as well in this. I mean, if you can call kids nearly getting crushed. by our heroes fun. No, it was a great little test / distraction for Oliver and Barry. But I love Barry's comments though, like he felt sick, and I'm thinking, well, technically a part of you, became, became, an evil character, so, yeah. But, that's the lightness of it. He's like, oh, I can't do this. What the hell did I just do? So I thought that was a cute moment from Barry, being sick at the fact that he sent kids in danger just to, shake evil Superman off. As well as the nice reveals that Lois is pregnant, keep away from Joker, as well as, the engagement, which was absolutely breaking my heart. It was just really, really great. And I just love the interactions between Superman and Lois. Like, oh my goodness, it's so perfect. And, like, if they do get a show, if the pair of them had a show, then I think that would be an absolutely amazing, it would be amazing. And to see, I would be happy to settle them interacting every week. So yeah. But it was really, really great to see them, interact, the banter as well. Especially Cisco, just ripping on Superman. Woof. Speaking of Cisco, we saw another alternate version of Cisco. Was that 4 now? Because we saw we got the original Cisco. We got Earth 2 Cisco, who, was evil. And then we had 2 kind of similar, but contrasting, but, deflecting, versions of Cisco where they are, on top of their game, because we're talking about Flashpoint Cisco, where he was like a billionaire or millionaire, and, he's the head of of this crime organization, Cisco, in this reality. So yeah, Cisco's got a lot of different versions going for himself, but it was just really, really great to see. I love seeing the different versions of Cisco because, Cisco is really, really fun as he is, but it's also really great to see this, darker and more aggressive path from Cisco, so I really, really liked that, yeah. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a really, really great episode. I really loved, the talks that Oliver had. Like that speech with the monitor was absolutely powerful when he was talking about how Barry and Kara inspired hope. And you could, I don't know if it was me, but I think you could see the emotion, like, let off from Stephen Amell's face when he was, defending Kara and Barry, saying they shouldn't die and all of that. So yeah, sucks to be Deegan, but I mean, it's kind of a balance, isn't it? I mean, he had the whole world literally in his hands, so yeah, it was a nice surprise to see, Deegan was the black suit Superman rather than, oh, he is a Superman, so yeah. And it all goes back to his comments about, the Flash. See, I didn't think of that, so he went for bigger and better, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, like, I say that, and it sounds like I'm insulting my favourite character, but I mean, Superman is level in terms of speed, and he can do so much more as well. So, yeah, props to Deegan. But I was thinking, I don't know how much, level how much, the book limits, because he was able to generate, a Mazo droid. But could he not summon an army to make things a bit more tougher? I mean, I know this was a test for the heroes and all of that, but going Crisis on Infinite Earths, nothing is easy when the anti-monitor is coming. So yeah. But plus, this is in Deegan's hands, so, I don't think Deegan gives a crap about, Crisis on Infinite Earths. So he could just, tear shit up if makes life harder for the heroes. Cause that's what I would do. I would just put the hero, see, this is why I'm a good villain. I would put the heroes through so much hell that, they would be begging for me to do something about it. See, I sound like a villain right now. But honestly, that was really, really great. It's my second favourite crossover. Like I said, I still maintain my comments about Crisis on Earth X being my favourite, but that's gonna change next year because Crisis on Infinite Earths, yay! Unless they do butcher it, which, if they do, then I've just lost all hope for the CW, because Flashpoint I can kind of give it a pass, especially since they were developing Flashpoint, and I assume the CW, well, they were at the time for the movie, and now it's like, yeah. So I can kind of give them a pass. They couldn't go full Flashpoint. And I doubt they're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths in terms of the movies either. So, I have a feeling they could go full beans with this. But to be fair, this is a big event which incorporates the entire multiverse. And I'm wondering if, like, are we going to see different versions? Like, are we going to see the Smallville Green Arrow? And Barry as well. Like, what happened to 90s Barry then? I'm assuming he did get sent back to Earth 90 or whatever, because he just went poof and that was it. So, yeah. But, you know, going back to Crisis on Infinite Earths, I know you guys are going to be sick of me saying about this, but there is so much potential we can have with the multiverse. Like we could have, different versions of the Green Arrow at play, the Flash, Superman. It's just so surreal. Oh my god, my heart would absolutely drop if Ezra Miller was involved with Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like, I would, like, it's an ask. A big ask. But I would just love for the CW to try their worth in having Ezra Miller show up. That's all. I will bless the skies if Ezra Miller showed up. It's like I said, an ask. Not gonna happen. But nothing's impossible. Gotta interject myself before I end it, because I was gonna say, though, that yeah, I mean, I was gonna end, like, this was a great episode, but I do feel like this was probably the weaker of the three, this episode. I'm not saying it was bad, it was still very, very enjoyable, and there was a lot of great moments in this episode, but I think given the whole, Green Arrow and Flash, switcheroo, and a lot of the fan service, you're basically Justice League. It was great to see Martian Manhunter as well with, you know, the team in this episode. Just a little sidebar there. But I think with everything going on in Part 1 and Part 2, this felt a little less in my eyes, but there was still a lot of great moments, like a lot of great emotional talks. But I don't know. I think there was a lot of hype riding onto, you know, Arkham. Arkham Asylum and Batwoman in Part 2. Not just that, but there was a lot of great throwbacks. Throwbacks, I don't know if that's the right term. There was a lot of great references. There was a lot of great throwbacks in, you know, Part 1 especially. Nanites, courtesy of Ray Palmer. They're delivering a high-frequency pulse that's disabling your speed. No, I couldn't resist. No, there was a lot of great references in Part 1, and like I said, the whole situation was really bizarre. So I think, you know, this was the weak of the three. Again, this is my opinion. I said, like, Crisis on Earth X is probably the best one still. And, you know, that's my opinion. Your opinion might be like, well, not really so. And that's okay. But yeah, like I said, overall this was a really, really fun episode, and I can't wait for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh, my guts are screaming right now. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Movie Beats channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!